reducing your home buying stress. I have 5 hopefully useful tips to overcome home buying stress, or let's just talk about financial stress in general. I'm obsessed with this idea of financial happiness. Everybody has their own concept, and it's a concept, the way I see it, it means not caring about keeping up with the Joneses. Here's the situation, right? 3 out of 4 millennials suffer from acute financial anxiety. I doubt the next generation will have it any better. People put these really high expectations on themselves and feel like they aren't meeting them. And I hate that, We're all our own worst critic, we really are. The way this comes into home buying is, this is very personal stuff. Our money situation, it's personal, it's private. Some people don't even like to talk about money with spouses, family, boyfriends, girlfriends. And then when you start looking at houses, you're probably inviting a few strangers into your finances. Real estate agents, idiots like me, right? Lenders, attorneys. It's a necessary part of buying a house. It's a necessary conversation. That alone can make a person feel vulnerable, a little uncomfortable, might even feel like an invasion of privacy. And then the worst part is you're sometimes judged on this stuff. Like if you submit an offer that's competing with other offers, that's hard too. And as I'm trying to preach this no judgment message about money, that's a real part of buying a home today. These open houses are more like auctions. It's crazy. But if talking about money stirs up a lot of emotions in you, I hope you take my advice. First off, cut yourself a little slack. If you're waking up every day and going to work, doing the things you need to do on a base level, you should be proud of yourself for moving in the right direction, for pushing in the right direction. But really, in my opinion, the key to overcoming financial stress is not simply to earn more money. Perspective is everything. Perspective is the shortcut to overcoming financial stress. So don't get me wrong, you should have money goals and hopefully you're putting in the work to get there. That's over here on the one side. On the other side, it's perspective. It's enjoying the journey. It's gratitude for what you have. So I just wanted to plant a flag there. As we go through these tips, as we come out of a weird year with COVID, if you're feeling any version of this stress, maybe you can start by giving yourself a break and a little credit for once, navigating this whole mess. I'm not a real doctor. I just play one on TV. Let's get down to it. For anyone looking to buy a home or move, it can be a uniquely stress-inducing experience right now. We have low inventory. You don't have many options. The market is moving at a frantic pace. So yeah, let's get into it. 5 tips to reduce your home buying stress. Right off the top, number 1 would have to be, you have to understand there's no perfect house, at least not for the perfect price. Some details are more important than others. It's probably not always useful to obsess over really little things. If only you could change the trim. If only we could change this one corner, it would be perfect for us. I'm not saying don't pay attention to the details. I'm just saying the perfect house is rather elusive. Second tip would be related to that, and that is know what you want, okay? Know what you want. Oftentimes you might not know right away, but you want to actively narrow things down. You want to get to know your own preferences as you leave each showing. Take something with you. Not a physical object, that would be a felony. But try to become more specific as you go along. If you're looking at condos and single families and multifamilies and all these different locations, you're going to stress yourself out. Split your differential and tip over. Now, listen, it's going to be hard to compare all that stuff. You want to progressively funnel things down. Another tip number 3, build a team around you. I don't just mean your real estate broker, lenders, attorneys. Build a team of people you trust, and assuming you trust them, take their advice. If you trust the people around you, it'll be easier to communicate, easier to make decisions, and just, easier for us to get things done on your behalf. A good lender will make sure you have the right expectations as you make a purchase. That's a good example. And that's actually our 4th tip. Another good one, understand the real costs and expenses involved in buying and in selling. If you're selling your current home, a clear understanding. You don't want to get caught off guard by closing costs, sneaky expenses along the way. And I think my 5th and final tip would be to learn and know the process from beginning to end. Learn as much as you can. Trust the process, basically. I'm a big trust the process guy. made famous by the Philadelphia 76ers. I actually think it might have been invented by Nick Saban, the process, coach of the Alabama Crimson Tide. No one around Boston cares about college football except me. I'm often referred to as the Nick Saban of Boston real estate. But it's important for the people around you to also show you the steps. These are the dates, these are your options. In a lender's case, they might say, hey, you have a range of loan products available to you. Here are the differences. If you've built a good team around you, you're going to be fine either way, whether you know the process or not. But of course, there's a fear of the unknown that can stress you out a little bit. You want to anticipate a couple of hiccups somewhere during the transaction, just mentally. It will be made very clear to you how serious or how important they are by the team around you. But yeah, know the process, trust the process. I think that's the tip. I think that's the best one. Look, I never thought I would be the guy who loved talking about financial goals, financial planning, but it occurs to me that more than half the people I know are experiencing some type of anxiety about money, varying degrees of it, I'm sure, and that's disappointing because these are great people. They work hard, they're smart, they're doing a lot of the right things, and I think this is the messaging I really want to focus on for a while. So with all that being said, I think no matter where you find yourself with your money goals, you have to practice gratitude and you have to take real pride in progress. And a lot of people aren't making enough room for that right now. So good luck, thanks for watching, and have a great day.